My guitar, that was Nafro with his latest song, one of his latest songs actually. But actually nataka nianze interview hivi. Nafro.
Niambie.
Hii ni ngoma yako?
Hii ni ngoma yangu.
Kwani sikuoni kwa video?
Kwa sababu nasikia sauti. The concept of the video was we were supposed to showcase Nairobi through dance. So, and I was not in the country at the moment, so I had to like get dancers to do the video in Nairobi, and then that's how the video came up.
Just a quick background. Only relocated to Denmark.
Yeah.
About 9 years ago?
About 9 years ago, yes. And actually I was a dancer before, yeah. So through dance I met the people who took me to Denmark, yeah. So now I'm based in Denmark, a country called Faroe Islands, which is in Denmark. Yeah. So I've been there for the last 9 years. I've been doing music for the last 5-6 years. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go way back to choir days. How old? 8 hapo?
I was around 8-9 years old. Yeah.
How come you didn't stick it out to kabaki kwa choir, sing zile church songs?
Well, you know, teenagers wakigrow. Nilianza kuimba choir around 8-9. Nilitoka choir around 13-14-15. Hiyo ni ile time unaona hapa itabidi ni change step kwa sababu life ina change personally. And then I'm not interested in singing in the choir anymore because like my friends wanna dance huko, mimi nasikia mbaya, niko huko bado naimba, so ikabidi ni wajoin, unajua. Yeah.
So ilikuwa more like peer pressure?
You can say that, yeah. Ilikuwa peer pressure as well as I like trying new things, yeah. I like exploring things, and I like changing my environment. So I felt like it was just time to change, yeah. And that's why I moved to dance.
It's very interesting. Okay, now in terms of dancing, let's move away from the music for a minute.
Yeah.
In the video, nilikuwa naona Chiloba.
Chiloba.
Mlitona wapi na Chiloba? Chiloba is one of my good friends.
Chiloba is my day one.
Anasumbuaga watu sana na dance hapa Nairobi.
Yeah, Chiloba is my day one. Big up Chiloba. So me and Chiloba, we go way back when we started a dance crew called DSI. Tulikuwa Sakata season 2 and 3, yeah. DSI means dancing investigation. That was our first dance crew. Me and Chiluba, we go from, it's I can say around 15 years now, tumejuana na Chiluba. So I had to like, when I have a project, it's always Chiluba. Lazima tuongee, lazima tu discuss itakuaje, tunapangana. Yeye akitaka usaidizi ananipigia, we discuss, tunapangana. So Chiluba is definitely my day one.
Now in terms of dancing, are you still incorporating it within your videos?
Yeah, of course.
Is it still a part of your life?
Yeah, my project, I want to highlight Africa because right now I'm based in Europe, yeah? I want to highlight Africa. Africa, we have so many things that people out there don't know we have, yeah? Nilitembea huko nje nikaona wase wanadhani tunaishi kwa misitu. So we need to highlight our culture, yeah? So our culture is dance, food, clothes. So all these things nitajaribu nizincorporate kwa project yangu. And that's my goal in the end of this year. Just to highlight the African culture. Yeah.
In terms of the African culture,
yeah.
Let's talk music culture. Nairobi specifically, Kenya specifically.
Yeah.
Gengeton. How recognized is it in the Faroe Islands?
It's not. Mostly in Europe, they recognize Afrobeats in terms of like African music. Afrobeats, and now Amapiano is trying to do something as well. Also Afro swing. Actually, watu kama kina Sauti Sol wanajulikana mbaya sana. Yeah. And that's something we need to change because Gengeton is like, that's us, yeah? That's our thing. We need to push it out there as well.
It's interesting you said that because, you know, that has been the conversation.
Yeah.
Watu wanasema our biggest export in music should be Gengeton. But like you said, it's not really recognized.
No.
As much as, you know, these are the sounds of West Africa, South Africa. Unaona tunafaa kufanya nini?
I think first of all it begins at home, yeah. Kuna venye we don't support our own. For example, a big artist atatoka Nigeria kuja Kenya, a headline, which makes no sense. Artist wetu wa Gengeton anafungulia artist wa Nigeria. That makes no sense to me personally. Because, for example, if an artist come from like USA to Denmark where I live, there's no way they're gonna headline unless it's a tour they're having, yeah. There's no way they're gonna headline. They are always like among the first people to perform. Then the people who are local, they close the shows, yeah. So that's something we need to do. We need to change also, like in terms of like radio stations and TV stations, they play mostly music that people are listening to from outside, yeah. We don't like play a lot of our own. That's something else we need to change, yeah.
It's interesting you said that because Eric Omondi, sijui umefollow Kenya amekuwa akisema.
Yeah, nimemfollow.
Amekuwa akisema the same thing about headlining.
Yeah.
Ni sisi hatupendi our own music?
I think tunapenda our own music, we just don't support enough. For example, mimi nikikuja hapa, mimi I'm Kenyan, I'm full Kenyan, yeah. Mziki yangu imeenea sana Europe, Australia and USA. But hapa Africa bado kuna venye haijaenea. So and now like when I do something like this, I'm trying to push our African music because wanapenda mziki yetu uko nje, but sisi hatupende mziki yetu kwa nini? Wanapenda yao na wapenda yetu. So we just need to open up and support our own. Make sure like ukiona talent, hata my investors, yeah. Ukiona talent, weka pesa yako hapo. Saidia vijana wainuke, yeah. So it's all about everyone a support. Tukidu hivyo, it's the same thing that happens in Nigeria. You think mbona mziki yao inaenda hivyo? It's because my investors huko wanaona hii ni pesa tunafaa, nikiinvest hapa sahi in 10 years I know I will get good money back here. So that's the only thing we need to do. Support. Yeah.
Support.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of support, you're signed. I'm
signed, yeah.
You're a signed artist. You also have a publishing deal.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
The publishing deal came faster. I'm signed by Bentley Records, wako New York, yeah. That one came fast. Actually, they contacted me after I released my song called like Nafro. They liked the vibe. They called me. We negotiated the deal. And I signed the deal. So it wasn't like I went looking for anything. Wanatambua mziki yetu ya Africa. It's you know, that's why I'm telling you, we just need to support our own. Kama ni watu wako US, New York, na hii ni mziki nimeimba na Kiswahili, na wananisign, why don't we do that here? There's so much talent here. So much talent. If we want, tunaweza beba Afrika yote.
Unajua kuna mtu nilikuwa naongelesha msanii. They were saying with Kenyan artists there's a lack of identity.
I don't think so though. I don't think so. For example, sorry to use Nigeria as an example, but it's because they're on top right now, yeah. We might know them for Afrobeats, but kuna watu wanafanya hip hop huko, kuna watu wanafanya amapiano huko. They are doing so many things, but the only ones that are being played are Afrobeats kwa sababu wamepush their own sound.
But that's just the thing, you know, like for instance, you're referencing Nigerian music because they have Afrobeat successfully. South Africa, amapiano. And currently there's an amapiano tour in Nairobi. You know, so that's what I mean. In terms of identity, you find Kenyan artists, instead of creating and, you know, sticking to this sound, or formulating a way where we have an identity in terms of sound, they do amapiano.
Yeah.
They do Afrobeat. They do very soulful, very nice, but soulful music that sounds more American than Kenyan. That's what I mean.
Okay, I know that's what you mean, but we have identity. For example, we just talked about Gengeton, yeah? That's our identity. We have it. We just don't push it enough. And then you find us trying to cover up the lack of support by jumping into other genres so that we can at least be seen. But we have our own identity. It's just that we don't support it. So if we supported our identity, then it will bring up the whole thing up. Even the people who are making like other genres, the amapiano people, watabebwa na identity yetu.
But where does it start? Kwa sababu, I'm not sure if you've been following, you know, when mtu ushavuka boda. Sijui kama umefollow conversation.
Yeah.
But where does it start? Does it start with, you know, the people on top who are saying probably Gengeton is too explicit for consumption by the general public? Or does it start with, you know, the youth, the consumers of this music?
I think everyone has a part to play. Yeah? For example, sisi wasanii, I'm not saying like we stop making explicit content, yeah? I'm just saying like we also think about your brand. How do you want to brand yourself? If I make all the time explicit content, then that's my brand. Yeah? I cannot perform in, if some kids have a show, maybe there's a high school that has a concert, I can't be called to the high school because I'm performing too much explicit content. Yeah? So it's up to us kama wasanii pia tujue venye tunacheza nayo atuchomi sana, and also the people who can invest in us watupatie sayo support. So see what we have a part to play. It's not only the artists, only the people in charge of the government or the music societies and stuff like that. We all have parts to play. If we play our part, they play their part, we are gonna grow up, yeah? It's that simple to me.
It's a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Now, before we continue with the interview, I'm sure people back at home are watching their screens, and they see a white device on your arm. Tell us, talk to us. So
this is, it's just a sensor, yeah? Growing up, I have type 1 diabetes, yeah? For like the last 21 years. And ukiona hii usidhani ati ni, it's just a sensor for my medicine, yeah? That's all. It's nothing more, nothing less.
Si Illuminati wamekam.
Siko Illuminati bado. Lakini walinipigia simu.
So let me ask you this then. In terms of music, I can, you know, imagine how challenging it is, especially for a performer, because you also dance.
Yeah.
Has, you know, your type 1 diabetes affected you in terms of your music career?
No, not really, because like I have the best medicine possible in the world right now. Like I just got the new one, the newest one just came out 3 months ago, and I have that now. I have like the best medicine, so it's easier for me to manage my diabetes, yeah? So it hasn't really affected me because I have the best care possible. Yeah.
Back to the music.
Back to the music.
Kenya umekuja kutawala sasa.
Kenya lazima tutawale. Tumekuja kubeba hii flag yetu lazima iende kila mahali. Yeah. That's why I'm on the ground right now.
Plans for an EP?
I have an EP coming up. I have an album coming up. I have singles coming up. I have so many projects. I have over 500 songs on my hard disk. So nikitaka sasa naweza drop album 4. Yeah, music is coming, trust me.
It's interesting, before we continue, you know, with the game plan, with your career, it's interesting you said that you have all this music on your hard drive.
Yeah.
Because kuna watu wanasema, maybe ni work ethic aiko within our artists. Do you agree?
I don't.
I don't. Kwa sababu unaweza pata mtu alitoa single, anangoja ipate views kadhaa YouTube ndo aringe, alafu single lingine, you know, watch repeat.
There's a fact that people need to know, yeah? Every artist has more unreleased music than released music. That's a fact. Cause
every artist?
Every artist. Trust me, every artist. Kama wewe ni artist, you're a proper artist, you have more unreleased music than. Because for me, I make a song a day. That's my motto. A song a day. I have to make a song a day for the last 5 years. So, unaona, it's not about the work ethic. It's about like the exposure and the support. Hiyo ndo watu hawana. But mimi wasanii wenye najua ni wasanii proper, like proper artists, yeah? They have so much content that we just need to support them.
Let me ask you now, in terms of, you said you make a song a day. You know, not a lot of people are, you know, privileged enough to do that. Do you think, because you're a producer as well, that's how you got that advantage?
5-6 years ago, I was nothing in terms of like production and engineering. I took that time to teach myself how to do all that, yeah? And it's not that I have like so much cash, I can do whatever I want. No, it's ni kujipanga, yeah? If you ukijipanga poa, utapata equipment. You don't need to buy like the big equipment in the. For example, as low as 6K, 7K Kenyan shillings, yeah? You can get your own equipment to record yourself, make music, produce, do anything, make podcasts. So it's not about like not having the ability to buy studio equipment. No, it's about kuwa tayari kujipanga na kuweza kujipanga. Yeah.
Vile umeiput ndio pia inafanya nitake kuuliza kwa sababu kuna watu wanataka kuwa wasanii but they're not taking the time to learn what it takes to become the artist they want to be. For instance, I was having an interview earlier on with Lina Swani. Make sure you go and support her on social media. And she went to school to study music. You taught yourself to produce music even before the deal. So are people not curious enough to find out what other people did to succeed?
I think also you need everything. You need a strategy. Yeah? For example, I have not gone to music school, but now I know all about all the music things I need to know to produce my music. Yeah. For example, the Kipenzi song, I produced that song. Yeah. I have all the equipment to help me navigate through the production thing, yeah? So I think it's all about having a strategy, as I told you earlier. Just have a strategy. It's not so much money to buy simple equipment. I like right now, in my house, I have like, I have this set where I have a laptop, I have a DAW, digital audio workstation, I have a mic, and I have monitors, yeah? That one goes with me everywhere. It's not more than like 15K Kenyan shillings, yeah? So if you really want, you can invest in yourself and have a strategy as well.
So you have to be curious about, you know, the music.
Yeah, and now everything is on the internet. That's how I learned everything. Just go and research, yeah? Everything is up there. Production, engineering, how to record yourself, anything you want to know. Hata kuendesha ndege ukitaka kujua. Iko huko kwa internet.
The school of YouTube.
Yeah. So like it's all about you having a strategy na ukwe ready kufanya kazi.
Now Chiloba is an artist as well in his own right.
Chiloba is even directing now.
We just doing a collab with him?
Yeah, there's something coming up. But I want to say Chiloba is a director as well. We just shot a video with Chiloba last week for BN, and he directed the whole thing. So Chiloba is really working out there, and if that's the work ethic I'm talking about, we are all working. if you put in the work, trust me, you're going places. Yeah.
Patience.
Patience. Piga kazi.
Piga kazi. Any other collaborations?
My next single, I have a single coming out next month. It's called Sunday, and I have done it with a friend of mine from New Jersey. He's called Paradise. Go check him out. He's called Paradise, yeah, everywhere. He's a very good rapper, yeah. He's from New Jersey, and I have a song with him coming out. The next single inakuja na mtu mzito anaitwa Prezo. Si mnajua Prezo? I have a single with Prezo coming out soon. I have some projects as well. Sitaki kusema majina yao, but ni wazito pia huku Kenya. But hizo mbili ziko next month and then the month after, yeah. Yeah.
Now, in terms of the Kenyan takeover, you're doing the media tour. When you go back, is it, you know, more relaxed or more tense? Because, you know, you have your 9 to 5, but you have this music within you.
Yeah. It's more tense, actually. There we never sleep. There, if you're lucky to sleep, like in a day, unagonga 5 hours. Because I have like a schedule where I sleep in power naps, yeah? I sleep in power naps. The maximum I can sleep at once is probably 4 hours, because I have like a schedule. The only time I sleep is maybe on Sunday only. That's when I can sleep like more than 4 hours, yeah?
Is that healthy?
It's healthy, ukijipanga, yeah? Ukijipanga.
Hey, Buddha.
Niko hapa, uone vile niko healthy?
We like the work ethic, we like your putting in work, and of course we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
But you need more sleep.
I need more sleep? Ona, mimi nimechangamka mpaka kuliko.
Now, watu wanaweza kupata wapi on social media?
On Instagram, Nafro Music, YouTube, Nafro Music, TikTok, Nafro Music, Twitter, nipate Nafro, the real Nafro on Twitter.
N-A-F-R-O.
Nafro, N-A-F-R-O. Actually, Nafro means the African from Nairobi. So I'm really trying to push our country up, you know? Yeah.
Asante sana. Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching Good Morning Kenya. That was Nafro. Make sure you go and support him on Nafro Music on all social media platforms. And of course, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Earlier on, we had Lynn Aswani. Make sure you go and do the same. Support her music. That's on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Do people use Tumblr anymore?
No.
I don't think so.
TikTok maybe, yeah.
If you missed this episode of Good Morning Kenya, kumbuka bado unaweza tupata at KBC Channel 1 TV. That's on YouTube and www.kbc.co.ke. Thank you so much for tuning in.